Hey, what's up guys? It's C-Stacks here with yet another opening video. So I just got my new Defenders set. This is I think the third set in the Great Responsibility arc, or the Great Power arc, right? That's what it says right there. Yeah, so we're in the Great Power arc. We can zoom in there. So we're just going to go ahead and open this thing right up. So we have Namor here, Valkyrie and Nighthawk, new Defenders. Let's go ahead and take a look let's get this plastic off first, and then we'll take a look at it, at the box. Oh, come on. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Come on. The final installment to the three-part Great Power story arc is an expansion to an expansion, thereby expanding the Versus System 2 PCG vast character expanse. By popular demand, this set adds new Defenders, main and supporting characters, including one superpowered Submariner that is literally a game changer. They love that little joke. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Okay. So we'll look at this briefly. Little let's go over this real quick. You can stop on it if you want. Alright, so here we go. I don't remember what most of these cards do, as I say every time. Alright, so we have Nighthawk, so he is a 2/5/5 with Flight. He's Soul Air, so build for a yellow, gain a recruit point. And he needs 3 XP. Spend your inheritance. When Nighthawk uses Soul Air, he gains an XP. That's cool. And then, so he loses that ramp ability at level 2. That's kind of disappointing. So he's a 6/6/5. He's Leader. We all know what Leader is. And then he's Night Watchman. Nighthawk has +6/+6 during enemy player's turns. That's pretty good. He's huge. It really sucks that he loses that ramp ability, but, you know, c'est la vie. Here we go. This is maybe the best main character in the box. So we have Valkyrie. So she's a 2/4 with 6 wounds. She's got Flight. And then Spirits of the Dead. Build for a blue. Put a character from your KO pile into your hand. And she needs 6 XP. When another character is stunned in combat, Valkyrie gains XP. Gains an XP. And then at level 2, she gains a Death Glow. So for a yellow and a green, reveal your deck and put each character there into your KO pile, then shuffle your deck. So essentially, you're making it so you can have whatever character you want every turn, so long as you have a blue to pay, which is really cool. Then we have Namor. So he has Terrible Rage, so combat for a green. Namor gets +1/+1 this combat for each exhausted enemy character. And then he needs 4 XP. At the start of your build phase, Namor gains 1 XP for each exhausted enemy character. And then at level 2, he has got another level up condition. Is his first one the same? Terrible Rage? No. Okay. So then he goes to Violent Rage, and it's for a green in combat. Namor gets +2/+2 this combat for each exhausted character. And then his level up is, I assume, the same. Yeah, he needs 4 this time. And then you get to level 3, and then, so now he gets +3/+3 for his Murderous Rage. Wow. And then Atlantis Rises. So build for a yellow. Your side has a new row called Atlantis. It uses power only 1 per game. So you play with 3 rows. So this card is pretty cool. I'm interested to see what people do with that. Alright, so we have our 1-drop here is Red Guardian. So she's a 2/2 with 1 wound. And she has Belt Buckle Disc. So while Red Guardian is in combat, anytime you could play in any turn combat plot twist, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from her to daze an enemy character in the combat. And then we have, oh, this card is so cool. So we have 2-drop Devil Slayer. So he has Shadow Cloak. Devil Slayer can attack face-down characters. So this card, I think, is going to be really good. And the artwork is really cool. Yeah, it's a very cool card. Here's a really good card that's worded terribly. So we have 2-drop Beast. He's a 2/2. He's got Climb. So at the start of your main phase, you may exhaust a location. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Beast. And he has Acrobat. So while in combat, Beast gets struck with double his defense. See, I even had to double take because it's so horrible. So the way it reads is that he would get struck with double his defense. So, like, he would always die. He always gets hit with a lethal hit. That's not what it means, though. It means that his defense will be doubled. The reason it's worded like that is because it's like Fearless, where he doesn't have double defense for the combat. He only has double defense at the end of combat during striking. I still think there's a better way to word that, because the way this is worded, if you read it as is, it would be that he always dies, but that's not what it means. But anyway, it is a good card, despite how terribly it's worded. Here's a card that I was really mad about when it came out, when it was spoiled. So we have 3-drop Daredevil. He's a 4/5 with 1 wound. He's got Dodge. Daredevil can't be ranged attack, and he has Dual Identity. When you discard this card to power up Daredevil, draw a card. So the reason I was really mad about this card is that I would rather them just make a good Daredevil card, not make a card and try to make me play a bad main character. Like, this card's okay, like he's a 4/5 with Dodge, but really they're just trying to push Daredevil main character because they realize they messed up so badly with that card. I would really just rather them make a better Daredevil, but whatever. He's okay. It makes Daredevil main character better, which is what they were going for. Alright, so we have 3-drop Gargoyle. He's got Climb again. He's a 3/3/1, and then he's Grotesque. Enemy characters get -1/-1 while in melee combat with Gargoyle for each +1/+1 counter on him. That's really cool. If you can get this guy big, he can become, like, untouchable. And the artwork's really cool. I did not even remember this card existed. So we have 4-drop Moondragon, 3/6 with ranged. So Psionic Blast, main for a yellow. Choose an enemy character, put a -1/-1 counter on it, then another -1 counter on it for each location with a yellow symbol on your side. That's kind of cool. A lot of these cards I don't even remember. Like, here's another one I don't even remember. We have Hellstrm. This is cool because he's on Defenders now, and he's also on the Underworld team. That's interesting. So he is a 6/4 with flight and range and 2 wounds. And then build Wound Hellstrm. Oh, this is a blue, sorry. Build for a blue, Wound Hellstrm, draw 2 cards. Well, I love drawing cards. I say that every video, I think. So that's pretty cool. It's cool we have a Hellstrm on both teams now. Alright, we have Leah, I think. I'm not familiar with this character. So she's a 6-drop, 5/5 with flight and 1 wound. Sorceress, Supreme of the Dark Dimension. You pay 3 less to recruit Leah if each resource on your side is face down. That's really cool. And then when she appears, you draw a card. That's pretty neat. That's cool. I like that Doctor Strange is on the artwork here, too. That's a pretty cool card. I don't remember what this card does either. So we have 6-drop Namor. How many 6-drops do we have in this set? I guess it's just those 2 so far. I guess maybe I thought Hellstrm was a 6-drop. He's a 5-drop. So Namor has Invade, so while he's attacking a back row character, it can't strike back against him, and he has Safeguard. So characters in Namor's row without Safeguard can't be attacked. That's really cool. You can protect all your stuff. That's pretty interesting. Oh, what a cool card. Here we go. We have 7-drop Power Man. I love the artwork here. He's aka Luke Cage, of course. And then he has Crash the Party. When Power Man appears or recovers, you may say Sweet Christmas. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on him for each power on each enemy character. That includes flight and range. This guy can get pretty big. That's a really cool card. And then we have 8-drop Hulk. So cool. So he's a 10/10 with 4 wounds. Awesome. He's got Leap. So Hulk has flight during a turn. Puny weapons can't hurt Hulk. Hulk can't be KO'd in combat unless he has fatal wounds. This power remains on while he is stunned. That's pretty cool. I love that we got an 8-drop Hulk. And then the only plot twist in the set is Teleport. So any turn combat, remove a defender supporting character on your side from the game, then put it into its owner's resource row face down. So we got some more ramp. So this card could be pretty cool with Nighthawk. So you have a little ramp strategy going. Anyway, so that's the whole set. I didn't spend as much time on the cards as I usually do, but that's okay. I'll flip through them right quick here one more time. So this stuff will be really cool to try out, especially in the current format we're in, which is the Big Apple battles, which I'll make a video about at some point, talking about what I think about that. But I'm pretty excited. Defenders are one of my favorite teams, so it'll be really cool to try out some new Defenders cards finally. It's been a while since we got some Defenders stuff. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. You could probably expect a podcast coming soon as well, and I'll see you guys later.